Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm making a Spiral Betty project. The Spiral Betties are going viral on TikTok, and I had to jump in on this because it is seriously so cool. You can turn any image into a spiral like this. It reminds me of an old record player. This can make a great gift. You can add them to really anything, a frame, a t-shirt, a canvas. I'm using heat transfer vinyl and adding mine to wood. This is an image of my sister and I with my grandpa who passed away last year. So this is very special to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love it if you subscribed if you are new, and let's get into the tutorial. You'll want to go to the website spiralbetty.com. I can leave a link down below in the description box. This website's amazing because it's free to download this and it basically does the whole thing for you. You'll select right in the circle where it says upload image. Then you'll just grab your picture. Here's the picture I'm using. It's my grandpa and me and my twin sister. And when my sister and I were babies, I cannot even tell who I am looking at these pictures. What you'll do if you want to zoom in is grab this bar and slide it over to the right. Then you'll just hit the check mark. It'll automatically do this for you. It might pop up with a different color, but you'll most likely want the black and white one. You can download it just like this, but you can also adjust the rings, scale, lightness, and contrast. So I'm going to go over to the rings. You can make it bigger or you can make it smaller, which makes it a lot harder to see the picture. But you don't want to make it too big too because it's going to make it really hard to cut and weed. So I'm going to go right around this area over the lightness. But then you can also select lightness and adjust that as well. You can make it quite a bit lighter. You kind of have to just play around with this, and I already did before the video, so I kind of know where I want it to go. I'm going to put that one there, and then the contrast is another big one that I like to give it more contrast because I feel like it's easier to see the picture. So I'm going to bring it all the way up here. That way I feel like it's a little bit easier to see. And on the screen, it's kind of hard to see the picture still, but once you look at it further away, it's a little bit easier. Once you've adjusted it how you want it, then you'll just select this big download button. It says it's always free to use Spiral Betty for personal use, but if you are wanting to sell your images, then you'll need a commercial license. So you'll want to make sure you click on this link to grab that commercial license. You can also donate to the company, which I did since I'm doing a video on this. So now I'm just going to select download. I'm in Cricut Design Space. Now I'm going to upload that image. So I'll just select upload image and browse. It'll bring me to my downloads folder and I'll double click on my picture. I'm going to select complex. It'll pull up like this. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. What you'll want to do is delete the background. If you see a preview, this is what it's going to look like, just a square if you don't delete the background. So I'm just going to select up here and it'll automatically delete the entire thing. If for some reason it doesn't delete a few rings, then just go inside the few rings and delete those. But it was able to delete the whole thing for me. Now I'll click on continue. The Cricut's going to be cutting this out, so I'll want to select cut image, then I'll hit upload. I'll select that and insert it into Cricut Design Space. Now I'm going to size my design. My wood blank is 12 inches, so I decided to make this 11 inches to fill up the whole thing. So I'll type in 11 inches for the width and let it automatically adjust for the height, which is right around 11 inches also. Now I'm going to click on Make It. I'm going to be using heat transfer vinyl, so I'm going to mirror my design. I really don't have to, it would just flip the image, but I like it how it is, so I'm going to click mirror, then I'll click on continue. I'm using Caesar heat transfer vinyl, and I always just select everyday iron-on for that. I'm using Caesar Easy Weed. I place it shiny side down and load it into my machine and let the Cricut cut it out. This took probably 10 minutes, so not too long, but longer than other cuts. When it's done cutting, I removed it from the mat and cut out my piece. Now I'm placing it back on the mat to have a sticky backing to make it a little easier to weed this. Here I'm looking for the corner with that open space so I know where I want to start weeding. I found it at the top right corner. Then I start weeding just the outside of the circle. Once I get over to that open space, I cut off the piece connecting it. This will make it easier to weed the circle. Now I just grab the piece at the top and start weeding it. This is really pretty easy to weed out the inside of the circle, and this is also one of my favorite parts of this project. Watching the image pop up is just really neat. I set my Easy Press 2 to 285 at 40 seconds. You'll want a lower heat setting to prevent the wood from cracking. It can only handle so much heat. I bought my wood round at Lowe's. You want your wood to be totally flat and smooth when using iron-on or heat transfer vinyl on it. I placed the vinyl on top, making it almost as large as the wood piece made it really easy to line it up. Then I place my Easy Press 2 on top. I decided to press in 2 parts since it was hard to cover the whole design, even though I am using my large Easy Press. You can see one corner didn't totally stick down, even though other parts of it did. The edges are the hardest part, so I decided to grab my Easy Press Mini to go along the edges, and once again, I didn't want the wood to get too hot. Here I'm just running my Easy Press Mini around the edges. I love my Easy Press Mini. I use it way more than I thought I would, and it's just so convenient for a lot of different projects. Then I remove the carrier sheet. If you're using HTV on wood, slowly remove it to make sure it all stuck. There was one part that still wasn't quite stuck down, so I had to run it over with the Easy Press Mini one more time. Here's how it turned out. These are so neat. It's something that, like I said, is so special to me. Let me know if you've made a Spiral Betty and how you made it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you are new here, I would love it if you subscribed, and have a great day.